thank you for checking out this review of Angels and Ancestors on Deck Obsessed. This is Rhonda, and I'll be showing you all 55 cards in the deck, and we'll be taking a look at the guidebook so you can get a feel for whether this deck is for you. And if it is, you will find a link in the description box to get yourself a copy. I'll also be reading a random card description from the guidebook, so stick around to the end because who knows, maybe there will be a message you'll want to hear today. Let's get started. This deck was created by UK-based angel expert Kyle Gray and visionary artist Lily Moses. The cards come in this nice sturdy box with a little bit of metallic gold. Box is sturdy. Inside the box top, there is the message, Guardians of the Four Corners, Mother in Earth, Father in the Sky, Angels, Ancestors, Sacred Ones, I call on you and welcome you here now. In the box bottom, there is the message, I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. The cards have a nice weight. They're pretty thick. They have matte finishing on both sides and a very deep and earthy color palette. It's also a pretty diverse deck as well. And the guidebook is black and white inside. And again, we're going to take a closer look at that later. So the cards are organized in 4 categories: the sacred ones, the guardians and messengers, warrior symbols, and seasons. And I'll give a little description of each section as we get to it, but the first section that we're going to start with is the sacred ones category. And this category has shamans, medicine people, lay people, warriors, and merchants from the 4 corners of the earth. So let's get started by taking a look at each card. So here's the back of the deck. All the cards have the same back. And some of the cards have a lot of detail, and when they do, I will pull the card in closer so you can see very clearly, hopefully. This card is Elder, Move Beyond Ancestral Patterns. So the cards have a main title describing the individual on the card or the concept, and then there is a message, Move Beyond Ancestral Patterns. Druid, Hold the Space. Father Sky, Trust in the Unknown. Great Teacher, Learn from Spiritual Experiences. You see a little flower of life pattern in the background. Hermit, Retreat and Recharge. High Priest, Intend and Create. High Priestess, Harness Mystical Power. Hunter, Track down your fears and desires. Lady, Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Lord, Take charge with authority. Medicine Mother, Honor your inner knowing. Mother Earth, Feel loved and comforted. Night, Be brave and honest. Peacekeeper, Let go of the need to be right. Oracle, Wait for important information. Sage, Be devoted and committed. Seer, See beyond the current situation. She-wolf, Unleash the wild within. Shield Maiden, Make plans and focus. Shapeshifter, Transform and unveil your gifts. Shaolin Master, Be graceful in movement and action. Shaman. Trust in higher forces. Star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Traveler. Move in a new direction. Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Wise one. Grow within your current situation. White witch. Be the light. Now we are moving into the Guardian section, and I just want to remind you, if you are loving this deck so far, follow the link in the description box to get a copy and check out my other related decks that I have listed there as well, including other decks and books by Kyle Gray. So the Guardians section has 12 cards. The previous one had 30, this one has 12, and these are all guardians and messengers who are the guardian spirits with miraculous healing powers, healing messages, and guidance to share. These are also the keepers of the directions and the angels and the elements that protect the magic circle in shamanic practice. So we have Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. Guardian Angel, you are not alone. Air Guardian, shift your perception. Director Guardian, choose your path. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. He's got a lot of tattoos. Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. There's some sacred geometry in the background. Some of these figures have really nice jewelry and detail on their clothing and their tattoos and so forth. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. And notice as she's looking in the mirror, she's seeing the galaxy or the universe. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Stargazer, set your sights higher. And now we are moving into the next section, which has the warrior symbols. There are 9 of these cards, and they each offer a lesson for growth, and they serve as a sign to point us in the right direction of our potential next moves. So we start with the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Drum. Dream and journey. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. Mountains, stand your ground. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Snake, shed old skin. Stag, trust and thrive. Sun, enjoy success and happiness. Now we're moving into the last section, which has 4 cards in this category, is the seasons. These cards have messages that help you move into the flow of life And that can also indicate the timing of an event or circumstances that you might be asking about. So it might tell you winter is this first card. If this comes up and you're asking a question about when, that might give you some indication. The next coming winter. Okay, winter, take care of your needs. Spring, see your seeds grow. Summer, bask in joy and light. And lastly, autumn, release the old and rest. So now we're going to take a look at the guidebook. So this guidebook is very well organized. The table of contents lists each card alphabetically under its category, as you see there. And there are different sections that explain a little bit more in detail what the 4 different categories are about. There is a section that talks about how to connect and bond with your cards through a connection ceremony. They talk about approaching the cards with integrity, how to raise your vibration before a reading, and also how to cleanse and store your cards. And in order to help you do that, there's a cleansing ceremony. And then, like most decks, there is a section with several different card spreads, including a Celtic compass spread and a past life lessons spread. And then we finally get to the card interpretations section. So each card is going to receive a 2-page card description with a black and white image of the card, the name of and subtitle on the card, the primary message, some historical and cultural background involving the image that's shown, and then an extended message. So I'm going to pull a card just randomly from the deck. We've got the Trader. Again, the message is exchange energy to create abundance. Let's find the Trader. And I'm going to read that description. The message, there's like a summary message here. Make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. The About section reads, the Trader brings the lesson and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand or be about the exchange of energies that come from the universe. Or both. For example, if you are a creative person or consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them. And when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's all a beautiful cycle. The Trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges, because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect and is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. So if you are lacking in feelings of abundance at this time, you are invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what you can get, ask yourself what you can give. The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. So that is the Trader. And again, a closer look at the card. You know what's interesting about this is he's got his hand on his heart. I never would have thought we would get that kind of message from a card about a merchant, someone who trades things, but that was a beautiful message. And again, I love that he's got his hand on his heart, which is very appropriate. He just looks like someone who's willing to give, not to get, but just to share and enjoy the exchange. So that is it. That is my review of Angels and Ancestors. You can follow the links in the description box to buy this deck and browse similar decks and reviews, as well as other decks and books by Kyle Gray. And if you did happen to like this review, please do share it with some friends, leave a comment, hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons, and check out my other videos. Thank you so much for watching Deck Obsessed. Have a beautiful day. See you next time.